In a previous video, when I made about roasting the setups, you guys were saying I'm too soft, I'm too gentle, I'm too nice. Well, guess what? Today, I'm going full in. Today, I'm gonna roast your setups, guys. I hope I will not offend anybody. So this is, guys, the part 2 of roasting your sim racing setups. My name is Jardier and welcome to this video. I mean, right at the beginning, we have a setup from Cookie, which obviously he's taking the much from the space, and he's obviously driving on his dinner table, pain au chocolat, you know, and everything. So obviously, this is, I mean, I would say this is cozy, you know, like obviously this guy needs a proper table and proper setup, but I can take that he's probably taken from much of the space he has, you know. But racing on a dinner table, that's like the first I saw. But I love the flowers, by the way. That's a nice touch. One of the things I really like is playing with the friends, and this guy has it really well done. He's actually having PS4, PS5, they have Project Cars 2, and they have 2 rigs, or half a rigs, next to each other, so they can do like a proper co-op and such. And I will say this is really good respect, man. This is like really nice thing to do, you know? Like when your friend come over, you just take from the closet your other rig, you know, give him a little chair and you can drive. Like there's nothing I can say bad about this, you know? Maybe you can, if that is a bed, or couch, it looks like a couch, maybe you can like clean the blanket a little bit, you know, and from the crumbs and from the food, but otherwise good. I like this, you know, I like this. This is good, good idea. Now we have Mr. Goose here with his setup, and I mean, clearly, you know, he's probably working or gaming on his table. The only thing I see bad about this, you know, is like, unfortunately he has a small table, you know, like this is a typical sim racing, guys. You know, when you're doing sim racing, you're always fighting the space, always. You know, either your girlfriend, wife, mom, parents, whatever, they don't want you to have more space, or you just can't afford more space, obviously. So I would say like he's taking maximum from he can do. You know, he has a tiny little table, he put everything there, keyboard on the side on the little table. I would say like this is good, you know. I would say like these kind of setups, they feel like home, you know, because like you really are taking the most from what you can do. I mean, you know, sometimes you're just like going on the internet and you're like, how I would like to have my dream setup. And then you just find it, you know? It's like, wow. Like, I must say, I love that shelf. That shelf with the RGB, with the wheel, helmet, Porsche, you know, some books and such. The design is wonderful. Like, I love this. I love this. The thing I would say is terrible is no background picture, right? You're having beautiful customized shelf and room and the rig and everything, but you have a Windows logo on your screens? And what's up with the alignment as well? And also like, what is all that like extra space around? You know, just cut it out or do something with that, you know, put something nice there. Like this guy clearly can do like a beautiful design shelf for himself, you know, like wonderful right here. But he has no idea what to do with the rest. But maybe there's something in behind. So maybe he want to upgrade to like proper triple, 4, quadruple screen setup. And he doesn't have it yet. But man, that Windows logo, you know, come on, come on. Another typical sim racing setup, you know, like you have the closest, smallest possible space you can take, and that's where you put your sim rig, you know? That's where you can sim race, you know? You can't sim race in like a hole, you know, like a massive warehouse, nothing like that. No, you have to sim race in like a tiny little cozy space. But I like it. This is obviously a PlayStation setup. I like the little touch with the cars, you know? Yeah, it's kind of clean as well, I would say, you know, like, yeah, taking the space. You know, maybe you need like extra shelf for your games or boxes, but otherwise I would say nice. Another one of these examples is of the sim racing is my moderator Ghost, my fuel calculator, who's obviously living with his parents, and he's taking the much of the space as he can. And as you can see, it's a hard job, you know, like he has a wheel, he has a stand, you know, but he literally can't take any more space, you know. But oh my god, Ghost, what is all the food and the glasses? Why do you need 2 glasses? Why do you have like so many cables and stuff like that? It's, yeah, I mean, could be more cozy. You know, like this, what is that shelf on the left? What is that? Guys, some people have a garbage can, Ghost has a shelf, you know, like, you that's how it goes, But also the computer needs a little bit of dusting. Look at that, look at the dust. That definitely need the dusting a lot, man. But otherwise, there's nothing like good wheel. It's actually from me, by the way, the wheel. I sent him that. Both the bass and the thing. And the pedals, I think, as well. And yeah, he's taking the much of the space, I like that. I respect that, like, that's typical sim racing. That's why sim racing is so hard. If you look at this, when you play Counter-Strike, you just have a chair, mouse and a keyboard, you're good to go, But in a sim racing, as you can already see, the space is the problem, the main issue. We have a setup from Rickster. Is that like an ironing board? Is that ironing board? Like, it has a nice cozy microphone, nice Asus, nice keyboard and everything, but why is that like that? Why, like, just buy like an Apex stand or something, to fix this. But how do you put your legs there? It looks like an ironing board, right? Like something like that. It must. I can imagine when you turn your wheel, the table turns as well. Because I used to be having similar table that was like a gardening table, and every time I turned, it moved as well. It was like 4D almost experience. But I can imagine, how do you put your legs there in there? I would not fit my legs there. It must be so uncomfortable in this, man. Now, if you want to see another goal setup, like what people wish for, like, let's go, look at this. Can you even see the setup? This is like a transformer. This looks like a transformer. I had to switch the pictures because this is like, look at this beauty. How do people have such a better rigs, man? Like, I'm doing this for I'm sim racing for 15 years, doing YouTube for 3-4 years, and look at the people have like insane rigs. That's like brilliant, like brilliant. He even has a better camera than me, man. Like, what the hell? Absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane rig. He said something I should like roast it, but okay, we will find something. We will find something. He has like cable management seems to be clean. Like, actually, what I would roast about this rig, there's like billion things, This doesn't even look like a rig, This thing looks like it's gonna come to life. It's gonna come to life during the race, and it's gonna take over Skynet or something, What the hell? That's brilliant, man. Like, this is like a setup goal, for me personally or something, While I was watching this monstrosity for like 5 minutes, I couldn't figure out anything what I would like roast. So then I had to watch the driver. I had to check the driver out on his Twitch channel. so I had at least something to roast. So I have only one thing to roast him for, and I'm gonna say it very mean, guys. He has an epic rig, thousands of euros rig, but it doesn't make him faster. Please don't hate me. I haven't seen Moza in a while. Like, I mean, Moza is a very new brand, so you don't see them often. But I feel like Paul is driving in a closet or something, is it? Harry Potter much? Like, oh my god, why the sim racers are getting bullied like this? Can we get a proper space, like an extra room or something? Or like, people build like a little sheds next to their house or connections to their house. Can we have that specially for sim racing? Not for flowers and whatever? Because, yeah, I like Paul's setup, guys. Because, like, obviously, this is like his setup. And it's like personalized, and obviously he has no space, but like he has a pretty good damn wheel, he has a good monitor, and yeah, like, with the limited space, you can't even make anything with that, so I respect this. I like this. There's not much I can say negative about this, like, just give him more space. Whoever is living with Paul Cook, give him more space. Oh, by the way, guys, while you are watching this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and also let me know in the comments, what do you think? Which rig is your favorite, and what would you improve on your own setup, by the way? What would you like to have? When you watch this video, do you see your dream setup out there? Because that's how I put my goals out there as well in the past. I was like, I saw some rigs or some setup, and I was like, I want that one day, One day I will get that. Look at Mad Max setup. I like the cat, by the way. That's a beautiful. But dude, how does this? You have a massive monitor. How does this table? That table is like I used to have similar kind of table. How does it hold? Like this wood, this table kind of wood that breaks very easy. Be careful on your legs, man. Like yeah. I mean, you can do some cleanup work, right? Like I can see that you have like 2 kilos of dust living inside your computer, and a lot of stuff around, like a bit messy, you know. Let's be honest, this is a bit messy, you know, like not bit, but it's a lot of messy, right? But I'm just concerned about your safety right now, you know. Like I would put like a monitor mount or something, because these kind of tables, they don't hold very well, you know. So yeah, think about you, think about your cat. Now this is what I like. This is a setup from Cameron, and obviously, let's say it's very simple. He has a very tiny setup, like very tiny table for playing overall. So he obviously has to put his wheel there and everything. I like that on the second monitor he has my Discord news, you know? So he never misses a stream. That's... You did that on purpose, did you? And I like it. Like obviously, like if you look at the top half of this, it looks very nice, you know? I like that. I like those monitors, you know. I like that. It's one thing I have, like, what I don't understand. It seems like this side monitor, maybe just the picture, but this side monitor looks bigger than your actual monitor for racing. Like, why is that? Why is that? I like those customized Logitech wheels. It's quite nice. But the only thing terrible about this setup in the end is like that. Wow. Now, guys, now I will show you an example how it should look when you actually have a space for sim racing, and probably as well money at the same time, or you're like allowed, you know, allowance, whatever. Like, this is how sim racing setup is supposed to look, in my opinion, you know, because this is beautiful. Like, this is beautiful. Like this is like, I think this is every sim racer's goal. I would say every sim racer out there wants this, you know. I want this as well, man. Like, maybe different rig, but I want this as well, because this is clean. The only thing I don't like is the carpet. Looks like from a hotel or something. But man, I love design of this. Like, first of all, I feel like for sim racing, it was for me, it was around 15 years, 14 years, guys. I was wishing for having dedicated rig or dedicated setup. I was hoping to have a computer with the table where I can work and play and whatever, and then I will have like a separated rig completely. And that was like my goal for like 15 years. It took me 15 years, by the way, to get, but I wasn't like trying hard. But yeah, it took me 15 years to get this. But this is beauty. Like, this is beauty. Like, I like it. I like that dedicated, like that, normal setup, which is fantastic. By the way, you don't even need 2 computers. I don't think this guy has 2 computers. I think he has only 1. And I was doing that for about a year before I got another computer. But you can have only 1 computer. If you have a space, this is so easy, you know, with USB hubs nowadays. This is no problem to make. But I really like that he has like a completely clean setup with the 2 monitors. That's beautifully, like, this part is fantastic, you know, clean, beautiful. And then he has a computer obviously in the middle, connected with both things, and he has it beautifully separated, you know. That is like really nice. Like, I'm not big fan of these rigs. I think like 80-20 rig is better solution, because it looks, I mean, this looks good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like 80-20 rig also looks like a bit smaller and also better in a way. But I really like this. I really like this. Like, this is, I think for most of the people, this is literally a dream setup. Even for me, like, this is. Only thing I would change is the carpet, because it looks like a hotel or a house from 98 and 1960s, you know, or something like that. But man, this is. I don't know if I missed this guy's rig anywhere, because I think he just posted the cable management. I might be wrong. I couldn't find it anywhere, but this guy, he posted his cable management, and oh my god, I need to take some extra points for my cable management. My cable, guys, by the way, I'm talking about cable management, but I have a turbo cable management, you know, but I can roast it, you know. But what I like how he has everything clean around, you know, like the cables, everything goes perfectly away. Well done. I love this, man. I don't know what, guys, I don't know why, but I love this because there's the guy was posting, as a carpenter, you need to make your own rig. I think that it's fantastic. Like when you can make your own rig from wood, whatever, it's like a massive respect, you know? Like, let's say it that way, massive respect, man. If you can make your own rig, like that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. All right, I'm gonna enjoy this one, guys. This is Gabriel from Brazil. It's my moderator on my channel. And okay, I'll tell you what I like, okay? I like he has like it seems like he has a dedicated space for his racing. Nice clean monitor, nice clean computer, you know? I like the stand for the keyboard, you know, like open drawer for your keyboard. That is like a top notch, you know? What I also like, that on the right side of the picture, he's trying to have like a beautiful cable management, so it doesn't bother anyone. If you look, there's a coastal cable here, you know, like so hidden, so it doesn't bother anyone. And then you look closely and you see this. You see that? Gabriel, what the hell? I think you can clearly see that Gabriel gave up, you know? He gave up. Like here you can see like beautiful cable. He was like, I'm gonna make it nice and cozy. And then he was like, I have a setup from Alistair. I must say, I love the screens. Like the screen work looks pretty damn good. Like, yeah, like this looks good. Yeah, like this looks good. Like there's only a few things I would say. Like obviously like the cable management on the right side, like what the hell, you know? Like what the hell? You could also vacuum your carpet a bit, you know, guys. Don't forget to, if you have a carpet under your sim rig, make sure to vacuum it, you know, like this, like vacuum it. I do that all the time, vacuum it. And a second of things, you know, I would like to say that if you have a touch screen, iPad, whatever, how about use the, like, you know, these little tissues. It doesn't cost too much, you know? It doesn't cost too much. Like, it's no problem, you know, just to wipe the screen a little bit now and then. And also, by the way, holy shit, that mug. I assume this is a coffee mug. I hope it is coffee mug, but oh my god. Like, I don't think that's getting washed. I don't think you ever washed that, man. Little setup from Chris. Again, I would say, like, you know, you have a table, you have a rig that you probably, as I can see that he has wheels under the rig, he probably has to like take that rig, put it away, do work, and then when he wants to sim race, put the rig back, you know? So at this situation, it's quite hard to have a good cable management. Let's be honest, you know? It can work, but it's hard. So there's, unfortunately, I can't say anything about that, you know? Like, yeah. Maybe vacuum the carpet a little bit sometimes, you know, on the bottom, you know, and get rid of those speakers which you are probably not even using, you know, just clean your room a little bit, you know, but yeah, I like it. Cozy, you know, like, sim racing, taking up space, man, that's just annoying. As I said up from Greg, and I can clearly, like, you can 100% see this is a workstation, right? This is where he has to work or do, like, a lot of stuff. So, obviously, again, he has to put the wheel on and everything. But the touch I like, guys, this is how a sim racing is beautiful. Look at the table, under the table. Like, he has a pedal, he has, like, a wooden plate. And then he has a hole for the wheels of his chair. So, like, you know, the problem is, like, chair going backwards and everything. And he has it dealt with. Like, he just puts the wheels here, and he has done. This is well done. Well done. Like, damn, this is good. Another setup from M. Hussein, and I must say, I haven't seen the Momo for so many years. I remember 2004, 2005, I started sim racing. I was doing like Live for Speed R Factor 1, and I bought Logitech Driving Force Pro, which was like a first, I think it was first ever 900-degree wheel. And the Momo was like predecessor, and everybody had the Momo back in the day. I didn't though. But how is this thing still working? Tell me you're not driving on that, man. That doesn't even have a force feedback, right, or something. But oh my god, like this is ancient history, guys. This wheel is like the grandfather of the wheels. Like, honestly. Teach. Oh my god. Do something with those cables, man. Do something with those goddamn cables. What the hell? Everywhere, man. Oh my god. Who would have written, my rig is complete? No, it's not. Your rig is far from over. Look at those cables. Get your ass down under that table and fix those cables, man. Damn it. This rig from Steez, I love. I think it's like... First of all, I would be really careful using the glass table, by the way. Like, the glass table... Like, obviously, you're not having, like, a DDV or anything like that, but I would be really careful on the glass table. But I like how it's, like... Obviously, like, super personalized, you know? Like, this is, like... This... For some reason, I can't explain. This feels like home, you know? And I really like it. I really like it. Well, guys, this was me roasting your setups. Basically, part 2 of our videos. I have so many more setups to roast. So, guys, let me know if you enjoyed this, if you like this, and I can continue with this and do it again. So, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment under the video, and let me know. Bye! See you next time!